Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to another driving video. And today we are driving to the Awaji Service Area. We are on the Hanshin Expressway. I believe we are in Nishinomiya and Hyogo Prefecture. This drive will be about 30 minutes long. We have some really beautiful weather today, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The highlight of this ride today is going to be crossing the Awaji, the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge, which is the world's longest suspension bridge. And actually, right here, you can get off this exit in 600 meters for the famous Arima Onsen, the famous hot spring area. It's one of the oldest in all of Japan. So we are on the island of Honshu, which is the largest island in Japan. And when we cross the bridge, we're going to be leaving Honshu and going over to Awaji Island. It is not one of the main islands of Japan, but it is a pretty large island. And it is located in the Seto Inland Sea, between Honshu and Shikoku, two of the main islands. And that bridge crosses over the Akashi Straits. This tunnel is 1,883 meters long. What was it? Arima-Kita Tunnel. This is the Hanshin Expressway, and Hanshin means Osaka and Kobe. You can see we're out in the middle of the mountains. Nothing but forests in all directions. Get off here to go to Rokozan. And it's one of the main mountains here, just outside of Kobe. And it has really beautiful views overlooking Kobe. And it's actually really famous for the night view. I think Maya-san, right? It's in Japan's top 3 best night views. So you take this exit here. It's very pretty. Very blue skies. So this is a really good expressway because it doesn't have the barriers up on the sides. You can get really good views of the surrounding nature. A lot of highways in Japan have the sound barriers up, and so you can't really see anything except for the highway. But this one is really nice. You can see everywhere. be getting on the, what was it, Kobe-Awaji-Naruto Expressway. Yes, the Kobe-Awaji-Naruto Expressway. So of course we're in Kobe, crossing over to Awaji Island, and then Naruto is the other side of Awaji Island. Okay, so I think we're getting close to the bridge, and before we get there, I want to share some statistics with you so that you can just, or at least so that I can focus on filming as we cross the bridge. So in English, the name would be the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. So Akashi is the name of the area or the city. Kaikyo would be straits. So Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. And it is the world's longest suspension bridge. It is 3,911 meters long. That would be 12,831 feet, or 2.4 miles long. The height, you're going to see it's very tall, 282.8 meters, which will be 928 feet tall. And it was opened in 1998, and it took 10 years to build. So I think that's about it. Those are the main statistics. And because the weather is really nice today, we should have some really nice views of the water in the area. And also, if you're in the area and you want to learn more about the bridge, or if you're interested in the bridge, there's a museum. It's on the Kobe side, down on street level, but there's a museum about the construction of the bridge, and also about other large bridges in Japan and around the world. If I remember correctly, the museum is in Japanese only, but it does have a lot of information, of course, a lot of pictures and videos and things like that, so I think you can understand the general idea by visiting the museum. And then they have an area where you can actually take an elevator up, and you can walk underneath you're above the water, I guess, under the road. This is a long tunnel here, 3.2 kilometers. But yeah, you can actually go up inside the bridge and walk just under the road. They have a cafe there, and you can really see up close the architecture and the design of the bridge. So different ways to enjoy the bridge, and actually I think you can even climb up to the very top of the bridge, which would be really, really scary. But you can go up there with a guide, and I'm sure the views are amazing. They do close the bridge when a typhoon comes through. If there's really strong wind, they do close this bridge for safety concerns. here is saying that we're going to start going uphill. So we were going downhill, now we're going uphill 3%. And if I remember correctly, as soon as we come out of this tunnel, the bridge will be there.
I think so.
Yeah, so here's the end of the tunnel, and then we're going to start crossing the bridge. So yeah, this view should be really nice. There it is. Wow. There it is. Akashi Kaikyo Bridge, the world's longest suspension bridge. 3,911 meters. Of course, a nice view of the water. And Honshu we're leaving behind. It's just bigger than life. A lot of these boats passing underneath, they're ferries that connect from Japan to other countries in Asia, going over to Korea, Taiwan, and other places in Japan down to Kyushu and other areas. So there it is. And this is Awaji Island straight ahead. I believe it's maybe the 7th or 8th largest island in Japan. And it's a part of Hyogo Prefecture. But it feels totally different. And in fact, before this bridge was built, Japanese people, local people used to call this kind of like going overseas, right? So it's much more rural, a lot of fishermen, very agricultural. Then if you look over there, if you can see a Ferris wheel in the distance, that is where we're going. That is a service area. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I make a driving video, usually about 30 minutes. We drive to different service areas. And then when we get there, we walk around and make a video about that service area. And actually this one I'm really looking forward to. This one has been rated in the top five best service areas in Japan. And of course, as you can see, there's a Ferris wheel. And then it should have some really nice views of this bridge. And then of course, looking over the Akashi Straits, over to Honshu Island, and even down to Kansai International Airport. And the weather's really good today, so we should have some really amazing views. So looking forward to that. So if you're interested, please check out that video as well. And as you can see, we're 2 kilometers away. So we should be there very soon. So this is Awaji Island. And if you watch the next video and see the views back onto Honshu Island, you'll see it's like night and day. Honshu Island is extremely urbanized with a very high population density. And here we are on Awaji Island, very rural side. There are no trains on the island. The only way to come here is by car or bus. Oh, there's a really nice view. That's kind of a preview of what's coming in the next video. So this is called a highway oasis. So I think it's kind of like a super service area. A lot of these, or some of the service areas, they're almost a tourist attraction, more than just a place to get some rest, but as you can see, a place for entertainment. And there it is, the Awaji Service Area. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please click like. And if you have any comments or anything to say, if you have any good recommendations for us, leave that in the comments down below. And also, please subscribe to the channel. I'm making a lot of videos like this, driving around the Kansai area, visiting service areas and different places of interest. So please subscribe to see more videos. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.